you live around here and work way over there, well, why not work where you live? Barnesville is on the move, so you don't have to, with career opportunities in tech, entertainment, construction, industrial, healthcare, and retail. On average, commuting costs over $8,000 per year, 25 hours a month, and countless missed memories. And seriously, who's gonna miss the winter drive? Check out all the career opportunities in our area. Visit barnesvilljobs.com.
Barnesville Internet has the speed that your family needs. Today, we have smart devices in every room of our homes, from doorbells, thermostats, and lights to smart appliances like vacuums and refrigerators, not to mention TVs, computers, and mobile devices everywhere. With faster speeds at lower prices, now is the time to upgrade to the internet speed you need. More than ever before, your family depends on it, and you can depend on us as your best choice for fast, reliable internet. We're your friends down the street, Barnesville Internet.
Good evening. Welcome to Barnesville High School for tonight's exciting game between the Staples Motley Cardinals and your Barnesville Lady Trojans. We're thrilled to host our friends from Staples Motley and look forward to a great contest. For everyone's safety, we kindly ask parents to keep an eye on their young children and ensure they remain in the stands. Please avoid walking on the court before, during, or after the event. Hungry or need a break? The concession stand and restrooms are located at the west end of the gym. Help us keep our school looking great by using the trash bins nearby. We appreciate your cooperation. Tonight's game will be played under the Minnesota State High School League rules, ensuring fair and competitive environment. Let's keep the energy high and show positive sportsmanship. Cheer loud, cheer proud, and remember, your words and actions reflect on your team, your school, and your community. Tonight's officials are from the Otter Officials Association. They are Kay Peterson, Grant Anderson, and Blaze Schmidt.
Our officials for tonight are from the Ottertail Officials Association. They are Kay Peterson, Grant Anderson, and Blaze Schmidt.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise at table, remove any headwear, and face the flag as we play our national anthem. Before we begin, a word from our HOL leaders, Lexi and Aubrey.
Welcome to tonight's game. Let's ensure a fun, respectful, and supportive atmosphere. Cheer for your team, not against the other. Keep cheers respectful. Profanity, inappropriate chants, and gestures are not allowed. Honor all athletes, no personal attacks or use of player names or numbers. Respect officials, no yelling or taunting. Parents and spectators model good behavior for young fans. Thank you for promoting pride, respect, and sportsmanship. Enjoy the game.
Thank you, Lexi and Aubrey.
All right, we just had a word from our senior sponsors about sportsmanship. Now we're going into the starting lineups for Staples Motley.
Staples Motley Cardinals. Number 0, Claire Meadows. Number 1, Chloe Larson. Number 4, Anna Cole. Number 11, Sophia Luna. And number 24, Pamela Lawrence.
So the starters are number 0, Clara Maros, number 1, Chloe Larson, 4, Hannah Cole, 11, Sophie Luna, and 24, Pamela Lawrence. Head coach is Cy Bestland, assisted by Nick Schultz and Corey Lawrence and Joshua Winter.
We have special introductions tonight for our very own 5th grade girls basketball team. Maisie Anderson.
Now we have introductions of the 5th grade girls basketball team. This is always a special moment for these young kiddos to get out on the floor, get introduced in front of everybody, get a standing ovation, get to be part of the team set up from the start of the game to the end, get to play at halftime.
Kids Schleimbach. Ava Matei.
have a lower crowd tonight as the wrestling team is on the road, and so is the boys basketball team. The boys basketball team I know is up in Perham, taking on the Yellow Jackets. So the crowd's a little bit sparse, but it's still a good crowd for a Tuesday evening. And now comes the starting lineups.
All right, Barnesville fans, it's time to get on your feet and cheer as we introduce your Lady Trojans. Number 2, a 5'4" junior, Jayla Amundsen. Number 3, a 5'6" senior, Lexi Bonchez. Number 22, 5'7" senior, Auburn Higgs. Number 24, 5'10" senior, Ashley Manville. And number 25, 5'9" junior, Piper Thompson.
All right, starting for the Lady Trojans, junior, number 2, Jayla Amundsen. Number 3, Lexi Bonches. 22, Auburn Hintz. 24, Ashley Manville, and 25, Piper Thompson. Head coach is Bill Gottenberg, assisted by George Hodge, Craig Archibald. Volunteer coach, Amanda Scheffler. Lining up for the tip for Staples Motley is number 4, Hannah Cole, and number 24, Ashley Manable. I'm your host tonight, Tracy Hintz, and we are about to tip off and play some ball. Tosses in the air, and it goes to Staples Motley. Barnesville comes out in a 1-3-1. Pass up top for Staples Motley. Over to Sophie Luna. Top key. The right wing. Staples moving the ball nicely, and Jayla Amundsen with a nice tip out of bounds. Good defense. You can definitely see her speed is back. She's been out with a shoulder injury. Definitely missed her speed and hustle. Got 11 seconds on the shot clock. And a trap in the corner. Up top, over to the left wing. Out to the edge, we got a 3-point shot, and it's in 3-0 as Pamela Lawrence drains the 3-point shot. Down the court comes the Trojans. Up top to Ashley Manaville. Over to Jayla Amundsen. Auburn Hintz with the ball at the top. Thompson on the right wing. Takes a 17-foot jumper. It's missed. Rebound Manaville out to Thompson. Takes it to the hoop. Missed the layup. Hintz with the rebound. And it's stolen away from her by number 1, Clara Maros. She's running down the court. Fast break. And defense catches up. They pull it back out. Top of the key to pass it around to the right side. On the left. Luna's got the ball. Over to Maros. Jump shot off the mark. Rebound tip to Lexi Bonches. We're going up the court. Hintz out to Amundsen, over to Bonches. They're setting it up their offense. Thompson on the left wing. Screen and rolling out there. Screen and rolling out there. Jump shot by Hintz is good from 15 feet. 1-3-1 defense again. 3-2 Staples here early in the game. Goes to the high post, out to the wing. 3-point shot by Luna is good. 6-2. Luna, her first 3 points of the game. Amundsen over to Thompson on the left wing. Screen with Hintz. Up top to Manaville. Amundsen drives to the hoop, and she gets fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2 shots. A nice move by J.Lo. A little ball fake with her speed. Got past her. Got to the hoop. Going to shoot 2 shots.
First personal foul, team's first. At the line, shooting free throws for the Trojans. Number 2, Jayla Amundsen.
First shot is good. Nice stroke. A little bit worried about it with their shooting shoulder being the injured shoulder. Looks like the foul was on number 4, Hannah Cole. Amundsen steps to the line for her second shot. Both of them good. 6-4. Staples Motley. Joby Marshall checks in, as is Allie Axness. 1-3-1 trap. Ball's tipped. Stays Staples Motley way. 29 seconds left on the shot clock.
Subbing in for the Cardinals, number 22, Addie Potter.
Addie Potter checks into the game for Staples Motley. They enter the ball on the left side. Ball's moving around the perimeter really good. In the high post and kick back out to the left wing. Ball shot. Hintz with the rebound. She's taking up the court. Good pass to Thompson. Left it short. Another shot. Left it short. Axness tips it out of bounds. Staples Motley gets the ball back. And the ball's dribbled off the foot of Staples Motley with a turnover near half court. It'll be Barnesville ball as Isabella Fallingstead's checking into the game for Hintz. 6-4 right now. Staples Motley leads with 14:50 to go in the first half. Fallingstead, Amundsen, Axness, Thompson, and Marshall are in the game. Ball's up top to Marshall. Over to Amundsen on the right wing. Shot clock's running down. Marshall gets on the left wing. Hard pass inside and is turned over. Fallingstead gets her hands in and gets a jump ball and keeps it at Barnesville's ball. Shot clock should go to 20. They are not correct. They did not reset it. Ball shot. Three-pointer swish by Marshall. 7-6. Joby Marshall with a 20-footer from the right wing. Staples Motley up the court. Ball on the right side, 24. Passes over to Luna. Kicks in to Cole. Cole with the short jumper is short. Axness with the rebound. Kicks out of the Amundsen. Amundsen with the semi-fast break coming up the court. Fallingstead over to Marshall, left wing. Back to Amundsen. Fallingstead on the right wing. Kicked inside to Axness. She makes a move, misses the layup. Rebound Staples as they're cruising up the court. Kick out to the right side. Got a little blocking foul going to be called on Bella Fallingstead, her first.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 15, Bella Fallingstead.
Team's first.
First personal foul, team's first.
Staples with the layup shot. Good block by Thompson. She secures the rebound. She races up the court up the right side. Kick it out to Amundsen. She shoots a three off the mark. Good hustle, but not able to save as Thompson. It'll be Staples Motley ball. Checking into the game is number 14 senior Annika Cassette, who's been out for a couple games with an injury on the ankle. As Auburn Hintz also checks in, and Ashley Manaville. They stay in a full court 1-3-1. Staples Motley's bringing the ball up the court. Soft trap, skip over to the left wing. Back to the left wing again. High post to the Cole. They're moving the ball around great. 24 the long shot. Hintz with the rebound. She's got it, racing up the court. Get it tipped out, pass to Manaville, and a layup. Manaville's first 2 points. I think the ball was tipped out of Hintz's hands and then went to Manaville in the right perfect spot as she put it the layup in. Hintz goes for the steal, and Fallingstead comes in a little hard. It looks like she just earned her second foul. Trojans lead 9-6 at 12:47 mark. And it looks like Staples Motley is going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Trojans lead 9-6 with 12:47 to go. Barnesville has started out there a little slow, but the last two games has really kind of picked it up a little bit. They've been competitive in the first part of the games, stayed competitive through the second half. Got one win early. Game 4 was a win, and then last game they were in the second half within 2 points early in the second half, within 8 points with 6 minutes to go before DGF went on a late game run of 14-0 run that extended the points to a 20-point victory, but it was a much closer game than that, so they were being more competitive, which is awesome. They took away some of their turnovers last game. They got to work on their shooting a little bit more, but their passing last game, they took away some of the turnovers, so that helped their and their defense was rock solid. So we got to pick that up here again. As both teams come out, we have a 1-3-1 look still. Staples Motley is about to enter the ball with 21 seconds to go on the shot clock. Ball's passed inside, kicked out to the wing. They're moving the ball around pretty good, making Barnesville do a little chase. Once you get at the high post, it's pretty tough. Good recovery. Knocked out of bounds. Hintz and Marshall were in there, and it went off of 24, Pam Lawrence. Trojan ball. Hintz inbounds to Marshall as they come up the court with 12:33 to play, 9-6 Barnesville. Looks like they're running a set play for Hintz. She goes in for a layup and scores. A nice set. Great pass by Marshall. And it's 11-6. Staples is getting through this press pretty easily. They got to make sure that they tighten up the gaps a little bit. Right now they trap her in the corner, and we got a steal. Fallingstead with the steal with the trap from Hintz and Marshall. Ball's over to Hintz. She's racing up the court. Tough shot. Ball's blocked. Back to Staples. They come back up the court. Number 1's coming up the court. Right down the middle. It's passed. We're going to have a blocking foul on the ground. It's like Ashley Manivel got the foul on that. We got some girls checking back in. We've got Lexi Bonches, Jayla Amundsen, Piper Thompson, Allie Oxness, and Auburn Hintz are in the game for Barnesville right now. They're set up in a man-to-man here, and the balls, luckily for Staples, went back to him. It was blindly thrown, and Jayla Amundsen went on the floor, and she's got herself a tie-up. Good hands by Jayla. Looks like the ball is going to say Staples Motley away. It's 24 seconds on the shot clock. If Barnesville's going to stay in this defense, one of the things they got to do is tighten up the penetration of the gaps they're allowing. Ooh, there was over and back, but the ball was tipped, he said. There's another tip, and it's going to be, if we secure it, good chance to get a layup, and another tie-up. No, my bad, foul call. Foul on Staples Motley. That'll be their second, I believe. That'll be on Cole. Her second personal foul, team second. She'll get subbed out of the game by Addie Potter, number 22. No heights listed on here, but she's a taller post player. Kick it out. Hintz over to Thompson. Thompson with the three. A little off the mark. Rebound. Staples, they come up the court. She pulls it up. Waits for Zero to come up the court. Good pass. Just off the mark. They got the ball back. Another pass that's almost tipped, and we're going to have a... It looks like the ball was touched by Thompson, and she was on the line, so it stays Staples Motley ball. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Barnesville staying in that 1-3-1. They're passing. Thompson's getting a lot of tips up top, so that's a good sign. But they are... There's Hintz with the steal. She passes up to Thompson at the middle. One more pass would have had a layup. Just missed the layup, but it stays Barnesville ball. She had a 2-on-1, decided to go for the hoop, which is great. I love the way they attack the hoop. Just off the mark, Barnesville retains possession in the front court. Hintz is entering the ball. Amundsen over to Bonches. So it looks like 1-3-1 now from Staples Motley. There we go over to Thompson, a little off the mark. Axness with a great rebound. Out to Hintz. She stops and pops a three and puts it down. 3-point shot from Auburn Hintz. Great pass from Axness with the assist. And we have a 14-6 score. The trap is beat down the middle, but passed right to Amundsen, who passed it to Hintz, who passes to Axness. Yeah, it's with Thompson, head of the court. Easily into the front court. And we got a foul call in the front court on number 1, Maros. Her first, team's third. Front court ball. Possession still to Barnesville. Amundsen receives the pass. Pass into Hintz. Kick out to Thompson. Skip past Amundsen. It's a good pass. Another skip pass to Thompson. One more pass, and it's another one. And, they're moving the ball well. Bonches with the three. Nice job, ladies. That was a great possession just off the mark. Rebound for Staples up the court. Good job, Lexi. And that's a turnover. She jumped in there. Caused number 24, Pam Lawrence, to pick it up. To cause a travel, I should say. She didn't pick it up. She didn't get her dribble down in time. Great defense by Lexi. She really plays awesome defense. That's got to be a better pass. Right to the Staples Motley team, and they're racing up the court. Number 1 has some wheels, and there's a foul call on Bonches. It'll be her first. Team's fourth.
Foul on the Trojans, number 3, Lexi Bonches. Her first personal foul, team's 4.
Staples Motley inbounds the ball. Chloe Larson over to Link. We got another foul call. Auburn Hintz. Her first. Team's fifth. We got a line change coming in. We have 4 players coming in, 4 going out. Staying in is Hintz. Coming in is Manaville, Fallingstead, Marshall, and Cassette. She's testing out that ankle to see how well she can move on it. Looks pretty good so far in the early going. Just gave up a layup on an out-of-bounds play. To Chloe Larson with a nice layup. 14-8. Barnesville with the lead. Skip pass to Annika Cassette. She drives in to shoot a layup, or a floater, I should probably call that. Marshall over to Hintz, who drives the hoop. Kicks it out to Annika Cassette, who's wide open and drills the three. That a girl, Annika Cassette. Welcome back. 17-8. Trojans with 8:55 to go here in the first half. Staying on 1-1 with Manaville with the steal. They're racing up the court. Ball's Cassette. Kicked out to Marshall. They're staying in their zone as well. Cassette drives in. Kick out. Nice pass to Hintz. And she missed the layup. No foul calls. Ball's bouncing all over the place. Cassette turns up with the ball. Not sure how the shot clock was still at 20. Job Auburn. Hintz with the three again. She drains it from downtown. She's on fire tonight. Great pass by Cassette. And it's 20-8 with 8:14 remaining. Another steal. Oh, they both tipped it. Oh, gosh. That was awesome. Goes up to 22. Another tip. The tall length of the Trojans right now is starting to cause some havoc. They had a great steal. It looked like Fallingstead had it. It looked like Hintz had it, and they both tipped it right to the Staples Motley girl. Ball's still their possession. 17 seconds to go on the shot clock. They moved the ball pretty well. And we just got a foul call. Looks like Cassette. That'll be our sixth. That is her first. Team sixth. The Trojans are going to this man-to-man out-of-bounds defense, which is fine, but they got caught without switching 2 times, and it had a layup and another layup. Hintz with the rebound or the steal. Out the falling instead, back to Hintz. Called out of play. Trojans set it up. Cassette in the corner. Hintz finds her, and she drains it. She is back, ladies and gentlemen. Cassette with another 3, her 6th point. Great find by Hintz, and it's 23-8. Barnesville with 7:35 remaining. Another trap up top. There's the length of falling stitch. Gets another tip. Cole back out to Larson, I should say. Dribbled out the top, so they are causing some trouble with this 1-3-1. Good recovery. Kick out, another foul by Hintz as they made some moves to the hoop. Got her off balance. Got to be her second, team 7th. They should be shooting some bonus free throws here. Looks like Chloe Larson steps to the line as Cassette checks out. And Bonches checks in. And the shot's missed. Looks like the rebound goes to Staples. And balls all over the place. White was standing out of bounds. Ball goes to the Trojans. Thompson's checking in for Hintz. For Barnesville. And Jocelyn Link checking in for Staples Motley for Larson. We have a score of 23-8 Barnesville with 7:10 remaining in the first half. Marshall bring the ball up the court. Over to Fallingstead. Inside to Manaville, kick out to Bonches, skip pass. Marshall with a nice play. Gets Bonches wide open. She takes the jump shot from 3, off the mark. Rebound Staples. Wild shot goes in by Sophie Luna. 23-10. Pressure to Fallingstead. Up top as their 1-3-1 causes a little bit of pressure there. Ball goes across to Marshall. High post. Skip down to Fallingstead. Off balance, miss. Thompson with the rebound and score. 25-10 Barnesville, 6:20 remaining. Thompson was in the right place at the right time. There we go, tip by Thompson. Fallingstead with the steal, goes in. There was some body, no call, and they called her for a travel. Great aggressive play by Fallingstead. Turnover Barnesville. Staples Motley will take the ball in full court. Thompson's pressure. Full court with the 1-3-1 look. She breaks the pressure. Ball goes to the left wing, and it's quickly skipped. Got a long 3. Bonches with the rebound. It was off the mark. She races up the court. Gets the ball stolen from her by Luna. Crazy shot off balance and a layup for the Cardinals. Clara Maros with the offensive rebound. Layup. Luna goes down. Seems like she has somewhat of injury, but they're play on. Cook out to Thompson. Skip pass. And it's long. And they're going to have to sub out for Sophia Luna. She did something to her knee or ankle. She was hobbled a little bit. I think probably just needs a little break. She's grabbing her ankle. We got a full timeout. Full timeout. The score 25-12. Lady Trojans, 5:21 remaining. We'll go to a commercial from Strand Ace Hardware.
Looking for friendly faces and the right tools for the job? Come on down to Strand Ace Hardware. Whether you're fixing a leaky faucet, painting the porch, or just need the right bolt for the job, we've got what you need. From hammers to paint, drills to gardening tools, we've got everything you need to get the job done. Strand Ace Hardware, right around the corner and always right here for you. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
All right, coming out of the timeout, it'll be Staples Motley ball. 25-12. Barnesville leads with 5:21 remaining. Looks like they changed up to a full court press, which caused some problems. We had a steal by Mandeville. Up to Thompson quickly. She goes in, misses the shot. Great play. Didn't get the basket. Up the court quickly is Staples Motley. We got a kick by Axness. Cardinals will retain possession underneath the hoop. Annika Cassette checks back into the game for Bonches. Pass out to rebound Cassette. Pass out to number 2, Link. She missed the three-point shot. Cassette races up the court. Right side, nothing there. Pass it back to Thompson. Over to Amundsen, left wing, up Thompson at the top of the key. Down to Mandeville for a 2-foot shot. Off the mark. Tip out by Axness. Great tip out. Amundsen passes across to Cassette. Cassette lines it up. 3-point shots off the mark. Steal. Barnesville gets it right back. Thompson with the layup. Axness tied her up. Oh, a steal by Barnesville. Cassette over to Thompson. We got another opportunity. No score. Great play by Cassette. Great pass. Barnesville retains possession underneath the hoop. Piper Thompson taking the ball out of bounds. Cassette lines up a 3. Off the mark. Rebound Staples. Racing up the court. Amundsen picks her up. Left wing. Amundsen with the blocking foul. Bonus, go to the line again. Team foul number 8. That'll be Amundsen's first foul. Just got her hips in the way. Didn't get her legs over far enough to stop the penetration. To the line steps Chloe Larson for a 1-and-1 bonus. First shot is good. Earns her a second free throw opportunity. Second shot is off the mark. Cassette with the rebound. Looks like they're still in a 1-3-1. Down to Thompson, no call there. Nice move by Maniveau. She misses the shot. Axness with the rebound. Great move by Axness and a putback score. That was an excellent post move by Allie Axness on the offensive rebound. Putback tip by Amundsen to Cassette. We have a 1-on-1. She attacks the hoop. Nothing there. Good takeout. Kicks out to Thompson. Skip over to Amundsen inside to Mandeville. Axness is in the lane. Thompson at the free throw line with the jumper, and it's in. 31-13. Great movement on the ball there. Great defense. Piper Thompson with a 15-footer. 31-13. Barnesville with 3.5 to go in the first half. Pressure in the ball. And the girls just caused another foul. It would be Cassette.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 14, Annika Cassette.
Her second. Her second. Team's ninth.
Number 2, Jossie Link.
Jossie Link steps the line to shoot a bonus. First shot is good.
Sliding into the Trojans, number 3, Lexi Bonches.
Lexi Bonches steps into the game for Cassette, who's got 2 fouls as well. As Link steps for her bonus free throw. Shot is up, and she drains it. Good-looking shot there. 31-15 Barnesville with 3:21 remaining in the first half. Amundsen brings the ball up the court. They're in the 1-3-1 still Staples. Passing across the top. Amundsen to Bonches. Bonches to Thompson. Thompson to the high post. Bonches tried a scoop shot, didn't quite go in, and rebound Staples, and they're bringing the ball up the court. Had good movement there, and they just got a little out of control at the end. Nice punch and kick out. Long 3, hits the top, rebound Staples. Wall up, no good, and it's a rebound by Thompson. Lawrence was just off the mark. Thompson's going coast to coast with it. She gets a reach-in foul. She's going to the line to shoot 2. That was a great coast-to-coast look. She didn't slow down. Nobody was picking her up. She kept attacking the hoop. Thompson steps to the line. She's got 2 shots.
At the line, she did 2 shots for the Trojans. Number 25, Piper Thompson.
Thompson knocks that first shot down. Good-looking shooter.
Number 20, Joby Marshall.
She's been our offensive spark plug to start the year. Junior. She can shoot the ball. She can get going on offense. She's on fire, and when she's got it going, she puts points up in a hurry. That was a great look. 2 awesome free throws that just swished in. We got 33-15. Thompson checks out. Hintz checks back in. 33-15 with 2:40 to go in the first half. Staples Motley bring the ball up the court. Marshall is all over her. We have a tip. Ball back to Staples. Over the top on the right elbow. 3-point line to pick up the ball. Mandeville's all over. Bonchis with the pressure. She gets by, but great help by Mandeville to pick her up. Got a trap call. Down look under. Kick out 24 with the shot. Rebound. Mandeville. Quickly pass up the court. Hintz going to go left, right, and going to turn it over. She read one thing, Marshall read the other. Marshall went out to the 3-point line, and Hintz read a layup on the other side. She crossed her over, but when she passed it, no one was there. That happens sometimes when they get to know each other. Missed shot, Hintz rebound. She's bringing up the court. 1:50 remaining in the first half. Barnes will set up an offense here. Over to Hintz. Over to Bonchis, who's got a nice-looking shot there, just off the mark. Rebound, oh, hits just off the mark, and I got my dad hat on there. Thought she had the easy rebound. Great look, great steal. That was a great job by Marshall. Bonchis got the steal, but Marshall made the play with the tip, kept in front of her. And great steal by Larson. She read Marshall the whole way. Got the steal, took it in the hoop, got the foul call. She's going to the line to shoot 2. Larson, she is a sophomore. She's a sophomore guard. She's got 2 shots. She's got a good-looking form shot. First one is down. Doesn't look like we want to foul Larson. Her form is pure shooter form. She's got good spin, good look, good rhythm. First free throw was good. Second free throw was another good swish. It's 33-17 with 1:21 to play in the first half. Marshall up the court to Bonchis. Bonchis with the fake. Marshall to the high post. Mandeville over to Bonchis. Quick kick to Marshall. She's got a 3. Ooh, good shot. Just off the mark. Hustle back. Rebound for Pam Lawrence. Over to Olsen. Olsen over to Luna. Looks like she's better now. She's back in the game. Just under a minute to go. There's a travel. No call. Ball is tipped out. Back to Olsen. And she drains it. 33-19. Not sure how they missed the travel on that one. It was a extra step in there, but Staples made them pay for it with the basket. Another turnover by Barnesville. Marshall's up to stop the ball. Great move. And a travel. Good call. Good move. Good defensive move. I mean, Marshall went for the steal and got her off balance. She picked it up and took an extra step. 26.9 remaining in the first half. 33-19 Barnesville. Marshall over to Bonchis. High post AP out to Hintz. Hintz with the 3-point shot. A little off the mark. Bonchis with the rebound. We got 13 seconds to go. Keep looking. Nice. Shoot the ball and then shoot on that inside. It's blocked. 5-4 with 3 seconds. Olsen, somebody's got to stop her. She's going to get a shot up. So it's 22 or 23 at the buzzer. Just off the mark, and we're heading into halftime. Barnesville Lady Trojans 33. Staple Motley Cardinals 19 as both teams head into the halftime break. We'll tally up some of the stats and come right back as we do a few commercials to pay some bills.
Barnesville Athletics is brought to you by Barnesville Internet, Strand Ace Hardware, Work Local Barnesville, Barnesville Grocery, Cody's Car Clinic, 4 Hill Farms, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, Lee's Electric, Barnesville Booster Club, Bliley's Excavation, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and as always, go Trojans!
Barnesville Internet has the speed that your family needs. Today, we have smart devices in every room of our homes, from doorbells, thermostats, and lights to smart appliances like vacuums and refrigerators, not to mention TVs, computers, and mobile devices everywhere. With faster speeds at lower prices, now is the time to upgrade to the internet speed you need. More than ever before, your family depends on it, and you can depend on us as your best choice for fast, reliable internet. We're your friends down the street, Barnesville Internet.
Looking for friendly faces and the right tools for the job? Come on down to Strand Ace Hardware. Whether you're fixing a leaky faucet, painting the porch, or just need the right bolt for the job, we've got what you need. From hammers to paint, drills to gardening tools, we've got everything you need to get the job done. Strand Ace Hardware, right around the corner and always right here for you. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
Do you live around here and work way over there? Well, why not work where you live? Barnesville is on the move, so you don't have to. With career opportunities in tech, entertainment, construction, industrial, healthcare, and retail. On average, commuting costs over $8,000 per year, 25 hours a month, and countless missed memories. And seriously, who's gonna miss the winter drive? Check out all the career opportunities in our area. Visit barnesvilljobs.com.
Barnesville Internet has the speed that your family needs. Today, we have smart devices in every room of our homes, from doorbells, thermostats, and lights to smart appliances like vacuums and refrigerators, not to mention TVs, computers, and mobile devices everywhere. With faster speeds at lower prices, now is the time to upgrade to the internet speed you need. More than ever before, your family depends on it, and you can depend on us as your best choice for fast, reliable internet. We're your friends down the street, Barnesville Internet.
right, welcome back to our halftime entertainment. 5th grade girls basketball has just ended. Waiting for some book scoring to match up so we can get that out to you. Tonight, in the Heart of Lakes Conference, we have some matchups. Frazee, who is 5-0 and undefeated girls basketball, is playing at at Frazee, who is 5-1. Pelican Rapids matches up with Mahnomen Waubun in Pelican Rapids. They're 2-2. Mahnomen Waubun's 1-5. DGF 4-1 are playing at Park Rapids, who stands 2-3, and I believe Holly is playing Breckenridge. If I got this right, my phone glitched. I'll have to look here. Holly and Breckenridge. Holly's 3-2, Breckenridge is 2-4, and they're at Breckenridge tonight. So an HOL matchup. We got 1:30 left to go at halftime. Chloe Larson leads Staples Motley with 6 points. Sophia Luna has 5. Maros has 2. Link has 2. And Pam Lawrence has 3. For Barnesville, Auburn Hintz has 10. Piper Thompson has 8. Annika Cassette 6. Jayla Amundsen 2. Joby Marshall 3. Ashley Maniville 2, and Allie Axness with 2 to round up the scoring for the Trojans. 33-19 here as we're about to get the second half underway. Some things that Barnesville needs to work on from my point of view. They need to take care of the basketball a little bit better. They're passing around the perimeter pretty good, but they're getting themselves a little bit deep and getting some tips and turnovers. Getting some good-looking shots. They just got to knock them down a few more times. Keep pressuring. I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Gottenberg went to a man-to-man to see how well Staples Motley handles it. They seem to be passing the ball pretty well through the defense at times. The ball up top has been getting tipped, but once they get it past that point, they're kind of getting Barnesville into chase mode and getting a lot of good looks. Getting to the free throw line, Barnesville had too many fouls in the first half. I believe they had 9 or 10, and Staples only had 3, which tells me that the Trojans are not attacking the basket enough and controlling it, getting those foul calls, settling for some jumpers as well. They need to attack the hoop a little bit more, but they're getting good looks. Staples Motley, on the other hand, is sitting in that zone 1-1. Kind of confused Barnesville a little bit. See if they stay in that as both teams enter the half. It looks like we'll have Hintz inbounding to Amundsen with Maniville, Bonches, and Thompson, the starters in the game. We have Luna, Maros, Larson, Lawrence, and Cole back into the game for Staples. They're in a zone. Hintz out to Thompson. Thompson with the 3, and they knock it down again. That's a great look off a set play. Great dial-up by Coach Gottenberg.
Foul on the Trojans, number 22, Auburn Hintz. The third personal foul, team's first.
Barnesville had a reach-in foul there. That's Hintz, her 3rd early. She's got to watch the hands. It looks like Coach Gottenberg staying in the 1-3-1. And they punch gaps. That's always trouble. They're in the chase mode. Now they got her trapped in the corner. And there's another foul call. Barnesville's reaching way too much. The 2 fouls to start 34 seconds into the second half. Fouls on Bonches. That's her second. Luna over the left elbow, over to Olsen. Back to Lawrence. Misses shot. Hintz tracks down the rebound, gets it up to Amundsen, who races up the court. Over to Thompson. It's a little deep. Maniville kicks it out to Bonches, who's got the left wing. Makes a little spin move. Tough pass to Hintz. Good kick out to Bonches. Nice pass out to Thompson, inside to Maniville, who makes a move. Not bad shot. Missed it. Gets the rebound. Misses again. Staples with the rebound. Good looks by Maniville there. Just didn't go. Hintz better be careful. She got 3 right inside. Cole kicks it over the head of Maros, and a turnover for Staples Motley. 36-19 is our score here at 16:40 remaining in the first half. Barnesville to inbound the ball. Amundsen brings up the court. Looks like we switch to a man-to-man defense. See what kind of offense Barnesville runs. Thompson, screen and roll. The offense they want to run. Not looking too smooth at the moment with it. They're trying to get some. There's a good take by Amundsen with the no call. Okay. Lots of hands everywhere, no call. Staples Motley bring the ball up the court. Barnesville stays in there 1-3-1. Thompson's pressuring it. Out top. And 2 points. Luna's a nice looking player as well. She gets opens. Good look, good drive by Hinson, a layup. Nice drive with the left-hand move, right-handed shot underneath. And that's her 12th point on the night. And Trojans set back into their 1-3-1. It looks like Coach Gottenberg is comfortable with that, so he's staying with it. Got a little tip, retained possession to Staples Motley's. We got new players checking in. Addie Potter's checking in, number 22 for Pam Lawrence. Axness checks in for Manaville. Cassette is checking in for Bonchas. Barnes will stay in their 1-3-1 defense. Staples enters the ball with 21 seconds to go on the shot clock. Punched gaps. Skip pass out to Luna, back to Larson, I should say. I was going to say Olson. And once again, Luna gets an easy look inside. Nice 5-footer. We get her that deep. Coach Gottenberg has seen enough. He wants a 30-second timeout. If he's drawn up an offense or a defensive set. But right now what's happening is Barnesville's getting tips, but they're taking themselves out of defensive position. When they're getting themselves out of defensive position, Staples Motley's being really smart within their attack and the gaps, which is causing lots of movement. Girls are sucking in, they kick it out, and we got girls wide open for Staples that are getting good-looking shots. They got to protect the gaps and not worry so much about the tips. And if you protect that gaps, the tips will still come later in a different form. But that's what I'm seeing right now. Let's see if Coach Gottenberg is dialing something else up defensively. 38-23, 15-11 to go in the second half. That was Barnesville's first timeout. They will have the ball in offense as Hintz is about to inbounds, and it looks like Staples is back to their 1-3-1. So it's kind of a matchup of 1-3-1 defenses, seeing who's going to flinch first. Amundsen with the ball. Hintz with the screen. Pass too deep. Not Cassette's fault. Pass went out of bounds. They got to have a better pass than that. Another turnover, Barnesville. And looks like it's going to full court press. And once again, we let Luna step right through. Gaps. And it looks like a 1-3-1. Luna gets the ball to the top, punches into Cole, who pops it back out to with a short shot. Hintz with the rebound. Racing up the court. We're going to have another layup opportunity. Cassette dropped the ball. Great pass. Just off the hands. And another turnover, Barnesville, but it was a great move. Great look. And they're doing a full court 1-2-1-1 look on defense for Barnesville as they're pressuring the ball. And Staples is getting through that with some ease. Ball to the corner. Skip pass out to Larson. Into Cole. She's standing in the lane, still in the lane. No call, three-pointer by Larson, off the mark. Nice pass over to Maros, who missed the shot. Thompson ended up securing the rebound. She passes out to Cassette. Cassette with a long-range three, and it's in. Another three-point shot by Annika Cassette. Great pass from Thompson. We have a 41-23 Trojans lead. Good tip. Hintz with a steal, but it was Amundsen with the tip. Good pass to Amundsen. Out to Cassette, one more to Thompson, another three-point look. It's off the mark. Axness with a great rebound. Kicks out to Cassette, great fake. A little bit too deep. Axness with the rebound deep. She's got to kick it back out. Out to Hintz. Going to drive the hoop. And not there. Axness is all over the boards. Got her hand on that one too, but secured the rebound by Staples. Cole with the board. 41-23, 13:26 remaining. Balls to the corner. Trap, tip, and a steal by Amundsen. Ooh, and there's a foul call. Cole ran her over. It looks like she might have dinged herself up a little bit. Everybody seems to be okay. That's good. Checking into the game for Barnesville is Fallingstead is in for Thompson. Marshall is in for Amundsen. Amundsen getting some good minutes here back from her 2-game layoff. Nice to see. Same with Cassette. They were out the last 2 games due to injuries, one to an ankle, one to a shoulder. Not too serious enough to get back into action quickly here. Marshall, nice skip down to Annika. Cassette over to Marshall again. And she got it tipped away. Good get back. Fallingstead, Cassette with the 3. And she's on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Cassette, I believe that's her 4th. Great job by Fallingstead to find her. 44-23, Trojans lead. Standing in the 1-3-1, full court, high post look, 5-foot jumper, nothing but net. 44-25 by Cole. Once again, ball got moving, got too deep, pretty easy to do. Good pass to Fallingstead. She's not ready for some reason, and it was a steal. Hint's got to watch out. She's got wound on her. Transfers it over to Axness. Good tip pass by Marshall, and off the mark by Cole. Hintz with the rebound. Up the court to Marshall as they race up the court. You could set it up right to Cassette. She had another opportunity. Didn't take it. Skip over to Marshall. Right over to Hintz. Back to Fallingstead, who's got a good look. Back out to Hintz. She could set it back up. Good skip to Marshall. Marshall's got a good looking 3. She's got a good stroke. Off the mark, but Fallingstead with the great rebound. Oh, just off the mark. Great defense by Cole. I think she got her hands on it. Rebound as well, Cole, and it's back to Larson up the court. She gets by the first defender. They're allowing that high post catch, and that high post catch is hurting them. Cross-court pass is stolen by Hintz. Up the court, we got a 3-on-3. It's no look. Out to Cassette. Cassette lines up another 3 off the mark. Hintz with the rebound. Hits with the rebound. Nice job. The board there, secured it, and got a foul call. It was a great setup for Cassette, who's been on fire. Got a great look to it. Didn't go down, but it was an excellent, excellent look. Looks like we've got Mandeville coming in. Hintz is going to take a break. Scores 44-25 with 11:29 to go in the game. Coach for Staples not liking something, talking to the referee. Set up for Cassette with a 3-point shot, just off the mark. Another great rebound falling instead. Marshall tracks it down. Great hustle. Back out to Cassette. Axness over to Cassette. Cassette with the 3-point shot, and it's money. She is on fire. Great setup by Allie Axness. And we got a timeout. Staples Motley with the score 40.
Barnesville Internet has the speed that your family needs. Today, we have smart devices in every room of our homes, from doorbells, thermostats, and lights to smart appliances like vacuums and refrigerators, not to mention TVs, computers, and mobile devices everywhere. With faster speeds,
Looking for friendly faces and the right tools for the job? Come on down to Strand Ace Hardware. Whether you're fixing a leaky faucet, painting the porch, or just need the right bolt for the job, we've got what you need. From hammers to paint, drills to gardening tools, we've got everything you need to get the job done. Strand Ace Hardware, right around the corner and always right here for you. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
Welcome back to the Barnesville Sports Arena. Your Lady Trojans are leading 47-25 over Staples Motley Cardinals. 11:07 remaining in the second half. By the looks of things, I was 1 3-pointer off for Cassette. It looks like she has 4. I had her down for 5, and then when I looked, it was 4. But she's on fire tonight, coming back from her ankle injury. Staples Motley inbounds the ball once again, 1-3-1 or 1-2-2-1, full court press. Ball's quickly passed underneath, and it's a foul call. The rotation wasn't quick enough. 22 steps to the line. Addie Potter.
Foul on the Trojans, number 14, Annika Cassette. The third personal foul.
Annika Cassette picks up her third personal foul, team's third. First shot off the mark.
Number 3, Lexi Bonches, and number 25, Piper Thompson.
Bonches checks in for Cassette. Thompson checks in for Fallingstead. Potter to the line for her second shot. Off the mark. Rebound Thompson. Brings it up the court. Over to Marshall. And Trojans ball underneath. Once again, sometimes the best pass to make is the simple pass, and that was a hard, difficult pass they tried to get through. Just making the simple pass sometimes is just the easiest one. Just like that. 3-point shot. Marshall off the mark. Axness with another high-point rebound. Passes out to Thompson. Kicks out to Manaville. Marshall on the left wing inside to Axness. Good move. And off the board and in from 5 feet. Allie Axness. Her 4th point tonight. It's a great post move. Great feed by Marshall inside. Good tip by Thompson up top in the 1-3-1. Trap in the corner. Thompson went for the steal. Luna's got it over the top. Over to the right corner. Pass down low. Pass back out. Right point shot. 3-pointer just off the mark from Lawrence. Rebound Manaville up to Marshall. Down to Thompson on the left wing. Inside to Axness again. Ball's been blocked. Ball was blocked, hit the understanchion, out of bounds. The ball stays Barnesville. They got the wrong team taking it out at the moment. He did realize that, so Barnesville's got the ball. Marshall will take out, 24 seconds left on the shot clock. Great look. Manaville wide open as they jumped it. She missed the layup. And rebound to Staples. That was a great look. They slipped it. Thompson with the steal. She goes all the way in. The ball was tipped. And they gave it back to Barnesville, but the second ref saw it did go off of Thompson's foot, and they are changing it back to Staples Motley ball. That was a right call. Looked like it was deflected off the foot when it went out. Hard angle for the one ref to see. The other one had a better angle. He made the right call to overturn that one. Quickly up the court, right side, 3-pointer, quickly skip pass. Staples, where they get the ball moving, they can move it pretty well. Okay, there's a reach-in foul on Marshall. That'd be her first. Team's 4th. Amundsen checks back into the game for Marshall. Staples Motley to take it out in their front court. There's a sub being checked in, no buzz, but they did see it. Hintz is checking back in for Axness. Staples Motley has 20 seconds on the shot clock. Making it difficult. Thompson up top of the ball. Good fake. Rebound Hintz off an off-balance shot. Out to Amundsen. She's bringing the ball up the court as they set it up. Staples is in a man offense right now. Hintz with the long-range shot just off the mark. Manaville with a great rebound and out of bounds. Stays Barnesville ball. 19 seconds left on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Barnesville's calling their set, getting up in the play. Too slow for it. Nice pass. Thompson, she slipped, and that's going to go to Barnesville. 12 seconds left in the shot clock. Side out. Thompson in the corner. There's a nice feed down low to Mandeville for a layup. Great pass by Thompson. Great setup. Mandeville with her 4th point of the night. 51-25 Barnesville. Quickly up the court. Amundsen gets a nice tip. Stays Staples' way. Amundsen gets a nice tip on that 1-3-1. She's the down girl in that, and she's flying all over the court using her speed to their advantage. Lob pass, as most teams do nowadays, to the elbow on the out-of-bounds play. Every team seems to has that play in their playbook. Amundsen on the ball. Quick shot, off the mark. Hintz with the rebound. Nice rebound by Hintz. Amundsen kind of bringing it up the court fast. Thought we'd go faster than that. We had a 4-on-3 fast break. Hintz at the top of the key. Nice to Bonches all the way through. Ooh, that's a great look. And she just steals it right back. She's such a ball hound. She gets the defense going, and a nice pass from Hintz down to Mandeville, who gets the foul call. It's a great look. Once again, Bonches is a defensive hound. You leave that ball open, she's coming in to get it. She's going to swipe that thing right away from you. That's all she did right there. Mandeville steps to the line, shoot 2. First shot is short.
Subbing in for the Cardinals, number 23, Brooklyn Winter.
Brooklyn Winter checks into the game for Staples Motley for Clara Maros. Mandeville steps the line to shoot her 2nd free throw. That one, too, is short. Lane violation on White. You get another shot. Actually, Mandeville gets to the free throw line quite often. She's been working on her throws. She's got to knock these down. She goes to the line to get another shot. That one much better. Goes through. The 3rd attempt is the charm. We have 52-25. Barnesville leads. It looks like we got a sub. 8:03 remaining in the game. 52-25. Mandeville's 5th point of the game. In the game is Thompson, Bonches, Mandeville, Hintz, and Amundsen. And the pass goes flying out of bounds by Luna. Over through Olsen. So it's Luna Olsen. It's Luna and Olsen and Cole. Winter and Potter are in the game for Staples Motley. Ball's checked in to Amundsen. Back to Mandeville. Over to Thompson on the left wing. Screen for. Nice jump shot. The ball is in. Get Thompson going. She's a good shooter. Knocking it down. Thompson from 15 feet. 54-25. We had a 10-second violation. Great defense. Staples didn't see it, but there was a girl down underneath the basket wide open, and they never saw her. If they could have passed down there, she had a layup, and they never, the pressure was bothering them. 10-second call. You don't see many 10-second calls. Great defense by Barnesville. Checking in, we got Fallingstead, Axness, Cassette, Hintz, and Amundsen. Amundsen gets the ball. She gets pressured by Luna. 2 fast girls on top of each other. That's pretty interesting to see that speed. A lot different. Axness to Fallingstead. Fallingstead not sure what to do. She overthrew the pass. A little confusion on offense there. Turnover for Barnesville. Staples with the ball. 54-25. Lady Trojans lead. 7:17 remain in the game. They stay with their full court 1-3-1. Back and forth, they pass it up, and the ball's tipped and passed over and missed it. Cole got the rebound. Cole got the shot after the rebound. Axness got the rebound as well. We got a jump ball. Stays Staple Motley away. Clock shouldn't change. I think I said that wrong in the first half. I thought it should have, and that was not correct. Stays at 19 seconds since they retain possession. A little physical action. Let her get the inside position, and Cole scores. Fouling. Stead got her 3rd. Cole's got a chance for an and 1 here. Great look. They just lost eyes on her, and boom, it was right in her hands, and got a little foul call to see if she knocks this down for a 3-point play. And she doesn't. Great rebound position, but she lost the ball out of bounds. Stays Staples Motley ways 54-27 Barnesville. 6:58 remaining in the game. Marshall's in the game with Cassette, Fallingstead, Axenis, and Addie Barnes has just checked in. Sorry I missed that one. They're playing a man-to-man defense on the out-of-bounds play. Looks like we had a punch and kick out to Olsen. I'm sorry, Chloe Larson. I don't know why I keep saying Olsen. Larson, she attacks the hoop off Marshall. She misses the shot. Barnes tips it, missed the shot. Doesn't seem like did anything hit the no basket. Shot clock violation, no basket. They shot the ball 3 times, but none of them hit the rim. Now they're discussing it. The one ref said it was a violation. The other ref might be thinking it hit the rim, so they're talking about discussing it. I'm trying to think back in my recollection here, and I didn't see one hit the rim. Oh, but they're going to say it did hit the rim, and the basket's good. I'm not sure who got credited for that basket, who made it, but 23 says number 23, Brooklyn Winter, with her first points of the game. I'll have to go back and look at that in the film. That was just goofy, and I didn't see if it hit the rim or not. Either way, they make the call. It's theirs. There's a little hip check, no call. We got Axenis out to Barnes. Barnes over to Fallingstead. Fallingstead to Marshall. Marshall attacks the baseline. Great move and a nice switch to her right hand and scores the layup. That was an outstanding move by Jovi Marshall. Get the hoop and the foul.
Fouls on the Cardinals, number 23, Brooklyn.
She's a smooth left-handed player, freshman, but she can play with both hands. The short time I've been able to watch her, she can go left hand, right hand, dribble, pass, and shoot. That was a great switch over to the right hand to get away from a block shot, score the basket, and get the foul. Nice form on the shot, leaves it a little short. Barnesville tips it out of bounds. 56-29 Barnesville. 6:15 remaining in the game as they pick them up full court.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 15, Bella Fallingstead. The 4th personal foul.
Bella Fallingstead picked up her 4th personal foul. Into the game, Emmeline Bergman is also into the game. Emmeline Bergman, Addison Barnes, Allie Axenis, Bella Fallingstead, and Jovi Marshall. Nice move by Cole. Ball's off, great rebound by Marshall. Nice rip to get away from it. Pressure, gets to Fallingstead, back to Marshall. She races up the court, passes out to Emmeline Bergman, who can get hot from 3, and she drains it, everybody. Her first points of the game, 59-29. Bergman from 3. Great find from Marshall. Staples brings up the court, ball on the left wing. Shot short, Marshall with the rebound. And she's racing up the court again. I like her fast break mentality. She gets it and she goes. Addison Barnes on the right wing. Pass over to Fallingstead high post. Left wing is Bergman, back to Barnes. Barnes inside to Axenis. Axenis has got a move. Good move. And a great score from Allie. Strong, physical player there. Cleared some space and got a nice bucket. 61-29 Barnesville as they race up the court. Staples. Barnes guarding the basketball. Winter dribbles into Cole. We have a 3-point shot by Link off the mark. Rebound Barnesville. Marshall with the ball up the court. Over to Barnes. Out to Fallingstead. Fallingstead once again inside the Axenis. Nice kick out to Marshall. Wide open 3. Just a little off the mark. Great hustle by Axenis. And a tip and rebound. Oh, we got a little action there. A little bit of a... Oh. We got someone hit in the face. Thought she was going to go down. Missed the layup, and we've got a rebound Barnesville, and we got a timeout. Looks like Coach Gottenberg wants to sub some players into the game. It's 61-29, 4:10 remaining in the first half, and we got a 30-second timeout. Barnesville's doing a great job of rebounding this game. They've given up some shots, but the rebounds have been secured pretty well. Joby Marshall's really been pushing on the fast break. That's really been nice to see. They've been hitting some good looks. Outside shots been dropping down. Has some great post moves inside. Marshall had a great move inside as well. Axis had 2 great moves down low in the post. Fallingsted's had some good looks. Manaville also had some good looks. Had a nice putback score. Hintz had an attack to the basket. So did Thompson. So they got a nice inside-outside game working tonight. Barnesville is going to have the ball. It looks like we got Brenton Zander into the game. Laney Schierick, Addison Barnes, Emlyn Bergman, and Lexi, AP is what we call her, Lexi Paul. Bergman with losing the ball. Tipped out of bounds by Staples. Chloe Larson. Contact with 25 seconds on the shot clock. Zander to inbounds to Barnes. Nice screen and roll. Barnes is wide open. She's going to line it up. Off the mark with her 3. Staples Motley ball. 3:55 remaining. Girls that are getting some playing time that haven't seen a lot of playing time. They want to get their mark left on the floor, so they got to have confidence in their shooting and passing. Playing some great defense, so it's nice to see some faces out there that haven't seen the floor for a while. Great defense by Schierick and Zander. Open look by Luna. Off the mark. Schierick with the rebound. Zander actually with the rebound over to Schierick. Up to AP. AP back to Zander. Zander brings up as the point. She throws into Schierick, who's a nice post player inside. Nice left-handed move. Actually, she did switch to the right hand. Just off the mark. Great move. She had the left hand there. Would have been a little bit cleaner opportunity to the shot. And Zander reached in. Going to get a foul. We got a bonus look here. Bryn Zander's first. Larson back at the line to shoot. We have a bonus look here at 3:13 remaining. Ball goes in. Like I said, she's a very pure shooter. You can just tell by her form. She's put some time into the gym. She knocks down her free throws with lots of consistency. And there's another good look. 61-31. I put the wrong score down. 31, my bad. I was going to say 32. 61-31 over to AP. Back to Bergman. Zander with the ball up top. Pass inside to Schierick again. Out to Bergman, who makes a nice fake. He's got to rip it away from the defender. Over to Zander. Ball's tipped, goes out of bounds, and I guess it's Staples' ball. Shot clock was winding down. I was looking up. I didn't see who it hit off of. Well, I'm assuming Zander. Must have been right there. Must have been off her. 2:47 remaining. Here comes Staples up the court. Luna goes right by to Cole. He's Staples Motley still got their starters in the game. Young team, probably trying to build some confidence here. Great skip pass. Larson, a little off on the three-pointer. Schierick with a nice rebound. Zander ball. She brings it up the court. Now Staples is starting to look to sub into the game. We have a nice back cut by Barnes. She had a layup. She turned it down for a pass that she turned it over on. And up the court, Staples Motley, who lost the ball out of bounds as well. Checking into the game, Jocelyn, number 2. Brooklyn Winter, 23. Addie Potter, 22. 32, Carolyn Hoppy. There's the other one. Isabel Cole, number 3, is checked in for Staples Motley. Once again, score 61-31. Lady Trojans lead with 2 minutes left in the game here early on a Tuesday night. Staples Motley does not have enough players for a JV team, so they only have the varsity. So there's one game tonight, so they get done early, get home early. Bergman with a 17-footer just off the mark, rebound to Staples. They race it up the court. Xander stops the ball. Man-to-man defense for Barnesville. A tip by Bergman. Out to Link. Link gets some playing time. He's into the lane. Winters lining it up. Xander has her measured up. Shot clock's down to 10. Let's see if Staples knows it. It looks like they do. And Xander reaches in with a great steal. She races up the court and all the way in for a layup. Nice steal and a layup by Bryn Xander. 63-31. Barnesville with the lead with 1 minute left to play. Ball goes over to Hoppy. Back to Cole, Isabel Cole. She races it in, misses off the mark. And the ball goes off of Staples Motley and to Barnesville. 48.2 seconds remaining in the game. Staples Motley is an HOL member now. They joined here a few years ago. Still not used to it. Myself, as I said, because all my years of coaching. Lainey Sherrick with a nice turnaround jumper, 65-31. All my years of coaching for 17 years, they weren't a member of the conference, and now they are, so it's kind of still hard to get used to. So this will be a conference game and a conference victory for Barnesville. Ball's tipped away. Man-to-man defense. Bergman's on the ball. Cole, and here comes Xander reaching in with another steal. It goes to Barnes. Barnes races it up. She hits Bergman. Bergman stops, passes it back to Xander, over to Barnes. Barnes for three, and it's good! 68-31. Addison Barnes for three at the buzzer. Your final score is Barnesville 68, Staples Motley 31. We'll be back in a few minutes for some recap.
Looking for friendly faces and the right tools for the job? Come on down to Strand Ace Hardware. Whether you're fixing a leaky faucet, painting the porch, or just need the right bolt for the job, we've got what you need. From hammers to paint, drills to gardening tools, we've got everything you need to get the job done. Strand Ace Hardware, right around the corner and always right here for you. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
Jed! Kaylee.
Barnesville Athletics is brought to you by Barnesville Internet, Strand Ace Hardware, Work Local Barnesville, Barnesville Grocery, Cody's Car Clinic, Four Hill Farms, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, Lee's Electric, Barnesville Booster Club, Bliley's Excavation, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and as always, go Trojans!
Do you live around here and work way over there? Well, why not work where you live? Barnesville is on the move, so you don't have to. With career opportunities in tech, entertainment, construction, industrial, healthcare, and retail. On average, commuting costs over $8,000 per year, 25 hours a month, and countless missed memories. And seriously, who's gonna miss the winter drive? Check out all the career opportunities in our area. Visit barnesvilljobs.com.
Welcome back to the Barnesville Sports Arena. I'm going through the stats here quickly. Barnesville improves their record to 2-4 on the season, 2-2 in the HOL. Staples Motley drops to 1-4 on the season and 0-4 in the HOL conference. It was a nice victory tonight by Barnesville. They're going to have a 3-game schedule this week. So first up is Staples Motley tonight. On Thursday, I believe it is Breckenridge in Breckenridge. And on Friday, it's a trip to Sauk Center to take on the number 10 ranked team in the state, Sauk Center. They are another talented year. Last year, I believe they took 5th place in the state, if I remember correctly. And Breckenridge is, even though the record's 2-4, they are one tough team. They're predicted to go do well in the Class A conference. They are now a Class A team. Sauk Center and Barnesville, of course, are Double A. Back to the statistics, it looks like Clara Maros finished with 2 points. Chloe Larson with 8. Jossie Link with 2. Hannah Cole finished with 4. Sophia Luna finished with 9. Brooklyn Winter knocked down 2, and Pam Lawrence had her 3-point shot to finish with 31 points. For Staples Motley, Barnesville, Addison Barnes finished with 3. Jayla Amundsen had 2 free throws for 2. Bryn Zander had a 2. Emmeline Bergman had a 3. Annika Cassette has 5 threes in here for 15. Jovi Marshall had 5 points, including a 3-point shot. Auburn Hintz had 12 points, 2 3-point shots. Ashley Manaville finished with 5 points. Piper Thompson had 13 points. If I looked at that correct, 1 3-point shot. And Lainey Shirk with 2. Allie Axness with 6 for a total of 68 points. Barnesville with a nice win tonight. Early game. Sometimes those things get you a little off kilter when you do things early, do things late, change your schedule. But it was a nice team victory, a nice team win. Win number 2 on the year. They'll travel to Breckenridge on Thursday. They're going to have to clean up a few things. We've got to knock down more shots. We've got to prevent turnovers. They're going to full court press. And I'm not sure what Sauk Center does, but they're going to be a tough team as well. So it'll be 2 games left this week. Just looking out at some more stats here, trying to figure it out. I don't see anything else coming up. So, with that being said, we are going to sign off here from the Barnesville Sports Arena. Tonight's score, the final score is the Barnesville Lady Trojans 68, Staples Motley Lady Cardinals 31. Have a great night.